Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha-Rekha, HaKodesh, and double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well and was taught us the truth. Well, shalom to you, Akim, that push the word across the four corners of this globe with our truth and sincerity. Bahashem, Ha-Rekha, HaKodesh. And pretty much some kind of quick lesson, you know what I'm saying, to based upon to praying to the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and really ultimately, harping upon, just, really knowing, how it's how rare it is, this thing we have, man, like the simple fact that we're praying to the true names. The world talks about, anytime, or some type of tragedy happens or anything, or the world, they talk about, praying, keep us in your prayers or this and that, or just praying, they don't know who they praying to, man. Talking about pray for me, pray for him, pray for that, you know what I'm saying? But they don't even know ultimately who it is the fuck they're praying to, man. They're praying to, an idol by the name of just God and Jesus, which those are not even the true, the true powers of the Bible, man. I'm saying those are not the true names of the power, man. Just Proverbs. Like, I hate when I gotta type it exactly. At least I'm not gonna give you exactly what you want. But I know it's in Proverbs, though. It's lucky I'm driving right now. God. Slow down. Proverbs chapter 30. Verse 4, who hath ascended up into the heavens, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fists? Hold on. Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name? If thou canst tell. If thou canst tell, man. What is the Most High's name? And most especially, what is his son's name? With these names alone, so Jake be saved, man. You got Jake calling up on all these other different idols, man. That they don't even know that, what they go back to. Because, they're not learned. They're ignorant, man. And neither do they want to know, man. But they want to keep on, just staying in the ignorance. At the end of the day, they don't fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But the name is truly ordained I'm saying, unto a few and giving, you know, unto those individually that's gonna acknowledge it in spirit and in truth, you know, and not just, because you got some assholes that do know the name too, as well. You got false prophets that know the name as well, man. You know what I'm saying? That's calling upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and everything. You know what I'm saying? That has the the Hebrew written on them with their fringes on. You know what I'm saying? But are they walking in spirit and in truth accordingly? You know? No. You know what I'm saying? They're doing this work deceitfully, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not really, in the spirit. But you know what I'm saying? But the elect, this is why it's all about the election, man. The elect are the only ones that's gonna call upon the name of the Lord and pray into the name of the Lord in spirit and in truth, man. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm saying no bullshit. This majority, I'm saying, of this world is on. And it's a beautiful thing that we know this, that we know the name, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, not everybody knows it, man. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou to them in parables? He answered, said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he have. So, it's plain, this truth is given, man. Unto the election. The elect are the only ones that was blessed with this knowledge for them to understand this thing, man. So the true name's going to give unto them, and then they'll call upon the true names, man, and things are gonna happen, for them. Things are gonna shift for them because they call upon the true power. You know what I'm saying? They acknowledging the true power and his name, man. You gotta know his name, man. You know what I'm saying? The elect shall praise his holy name. His holy name, man. That's the true name of the Lord, man. Everybody think they got the name of the Lord. They call him Yahweh, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeshua, JC, all types of stuff. But the whole time, that's not even the true names that was given unto Moses. You know what I'm saying? For us to call upon, man. When he asked the Lord, what shall, you know what I'm saying, the people call him. He said, I am that I am. Yahweh. He is that he is. You know what I'm saying? And his son, Yahweh Shai. Which, if you translate it to the English, means Joshua, I believe. But, that's another lesson, man. You know what I'm saying? the main point is, Yahweh Shai and Yahweh is the true names of the power. And that's hidden from the world, man. But unto you, it's not hidden. You know what I'm saying? That believe upon the Lord, and that follow in spirit and in truth. When you pray to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the Lord gets you out of jams. The Lord gets you out of binds. The Lord, you get helped. It's like, in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, you get helped out of situations. Man, when you're in distress, you call upon the Lord. You find yourself being aided. Some way, somehow, you escape this danger. Why? Because you acknowledge in the power, man, in spirit and in truth. You know what I'm saying? But that's the main points I want to get for this lesson, man. So I pray and hope that your brothers and sisters found sanctifying. Until next time, I say shalom.